Okay. I think we're back now. Ugh. I don't know what happened. Like I said, the electricals in this place are really messed up. Just gonna make sure our stream is working again here, and then we will get back on the road. Yeah. Filters. All the camera settings are back to default. Yeah, the power on that outlet just went out because it just can't hold the laptop we have plugged into it, I guess. I thought about running an extension cord from a nearby building into this place, but I don't want to attract too much attention to what we're doing here, so I'm just going to make an adjustment here. This green screen is a little fuzzy. Still a little fuzzy. Oh, too much. Thing about these webcams is the settings just go back to default anytime the computer restarts. I don't understand why that happens, but it does. Still looks not great. Luckily, we did not lose the outlet that the game is plugged into, or else we would have lost our progress. We made a lot of progress. We were still in Arizona, but I think we're almost out of it. Yikes. Okay, I think that's probably good enough there. Middle State says, just like me, alone, just alone in this B word. I don't like to, enforce a lot of rules in our chat because we don't have a lot of chatters, but let's try and keep the cursing to a minimum. This is a family game that we're playing. Trucking is historically actually a very family-oriented business, so John McCain was an Arizona man, another curse word, war hero. John McCain, haven't heard of him. Is he an author? All right, I think we are good to start playing again here. We've got everything back up and running. All right, here we go. I have pulled over to the side of the road. Oh, we're actually right here at the California. This is amazing. We're right at the California state line. So we are not quite crossed over it yet, but looks like we're causing a little bit of a traffic problem here, so we should probably try and get over it, but I cursed before you said don't curse. Well, you've got me on a technicality there, but now that you know, yeah. GameSocket curses all the time. I don't. Michael does. I will occasionally curse if it is like a heated moment, but I try not to. Whereas Mike is just part of his regular vocabulary. But here we are. We're at the California state line. Go ahead and cross on over where the cost of living is ridiculously expensive and the game audio is much too loud. There we go. To be honest, I'm feeling a little constricted by this no cursing rule. You know, there are plenty of Twitch streamers out there that not only allow cursing, but they will sometimes force you to curse. So there's lots of options. But I can guarantee you that none of them are playing American Truck Simulator. They are all just playing Fortnite at this point. So that's the shoebox they've put themselves in, the pigeon box they put themselves into. The shoe hole. Alright, so we're in California now. Forever. Well, not forever, but for a while. There's another great shot here. The Diva truck. I'm just trying to get back to our interior view. Oh, I do not want to hit this blue car, who is going way too slow on the highway. You should be like them. No, you know, at GameSocket we try not to be like the Dr. Ninja or whatever, who gets, even though they do get paid out to go stream on Mixer or whatever the next streaming app of the week is, they may get payouts, but ultimately they have sold out and they are bankrupt in terms of ideas. They're just streaming Fortnite 7 days a week. That's not it's not entertaining, and most people who watch that stuff are just watching it because they are in a severe depression or they're children, most likely, and that's the only website that their parents have probably blacklisted for them. I'm gonna pass this blue car because he is just going so slow. It is still night. I'm not sure what time it is exactly. I don't see a clock in this truck anywhere. Oop, oop, oop. Oop, that was a close one. Almost hit that truck. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. See, my hand nudged the mouse and I can't see where I'm going. I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen in real life. Just damaged my truck slightly there. We're at 2% damage. This game does have a lot of radio stations you can pick from, including radio stations from people who are actually streaming, real like DJs streaming specifically for this game, and they'll be calling out like, you know, how many people are, they'll do traffic reports and they'll say, you know, there's 80 people on this server and there's 20 people on this server, which is really crazy. But the bad news is they play a lot of just very bad music, mostly country songs and pop songs, which is, I don't think either of those in the spirit of truckers at all. So we have opted to just go with a Spotify playlist here. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Yikes. We ran right into that pillar there, and it knocked my truck entirely offline. So let's see if we can get it back up. Oh, it's not good. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. There's a way I can see how much damage is done to my truck. Oh gosh, 58%. I need to visit a service station immediately, it says. Okay. Alright, so let's try and find one. This is hopefully won't be a long detour, but that thing just popped up on me like that. Let's zoom in here and see if we can find a station. Yeah, looks like there's a gas station. We need a service station. Is that what that is? Is that what that icon is there? I can't tell. I don't know if that's what we want. It's down here. What's this? You were texting. No, I wasn't texting. I don't remember what I was doing specifically, actually. I think I went to go move the mouse, and that's what happens, you know. But in real life, you don't have a mouse in your car, so. Well, maybe this gas station can service me? I don't know. Is this a key? Oh, here we go. Way station. Okay, service is a red icon with a wrench on it. There's nothing there. What's this? Plaster and Sons. Is Mike waiting for me at the service station? No, Mike is not waiting for me. Mike is at the Friday night. It's 8:47. Mike is very likely at a bar. That would be my guess where Mike's at. I cannot find a service station. Looks like the closest one is way down here. But we'll go ahead and plot a route to it. Hopefully our truck can make it there. Ugh. It's really a trip backwards for us, though. We're trying to go north. Is there anything else up here? Wait, what's this? Okay, this one might be a better option, actually. Let's go ahead and reset navigation. And then we're going to drop it here. That one's on the way. Hopefully we can make it there. I don't know what happens if we can't, but there's a service station by my house. They call it Polecats with a Z.
Drive safe.
I haven't heard of that chain before. If it's a chain, I don't know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn on our blinker here. We need to really play this by the book going on out because our truck is on its last legs here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I can tell it's having trouble getting up to speed. And I am in the fast lane here. This is not good. I need to get over. Turn on my blinker. Make sure there's no cursing here. Yes, that's true. No cursing in this room because we are playing a family game. The character I've created here is a family man. So We want to try and stay in character. Geez, these people just keep coming by. They see me trying to get over. And they just... Just get by, man. Come on. I'm driving a busted truck. You can go faster than me. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to slow way down. He's driving this very old car. Probably a grandpa. Okay. We've made it. Well, Brian, you need to apologize to Andrew. You really hurt his feelings. I'm not sure who Andrew is. I don't know if that was to me or someone else in chat. Oh, Middle States. I don't think I've done anything to Middle States other than just the warning about cursing, which I think was a very friendly warning. Oh, okay, our engine has had a malfunction. It looks like we have lost our lights. My blinker is not working. And I have no place to pull over. This is straight. Okay, there it goes. It's back up. It's like our whole electrical system is just going out. Going in and out. I need to turn our hazards on. I don't know what the key for that is. Hazard lights. Call a wrecker. No. We can't do that. This truck has a lot of sentimental value. The oil in out. The oil in out. The oil in out. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying there, Davis 77057. Dr. Pepper ad there. Got some... I hesitate to do this, but we've got some windmills over here. Something... Oh! Some stuff to look at, but our truck is preventing us from really admiring some of the scenery around here in the state of California. Luckily, I can say our cargo was not damaged by the wreck. No, referring to the lights, my friend. Okay, I see. Ugh. And on top of that, it looks like our driver's getting tired as well. So hopefully we can make it up here to this service station and we can also sleep. Mr. Wreck, what happened? Well, I believe it was a bump that we hit that kind of pushed me into just the start of a guardrail. Like there was no guardrail to my left, and then suddenly there's a guardrail, and I guess I hit a bump, most likely is what happened, and that pushed me into that. Like right here, this thing coming up right on the left or the right. I hit something like that, going about 50 miles an hour. It was not good. He hit it head on. No bump. Yeah, well, there had to have been something to push me over that, because I don't think I would have just ran into it. I guess you guys can rewind the stream if you really want to see it, but he tried to say it popped out of nowhere. Yeah, they do. Look at it. They come out of nowhere right there. Did the hat come with the game? No, this hat is actually, so there's an interesting connection here. This hat was, keep left, okay. This hat came from BlizzCon, which is a convention that Mike sent me to cover. And there's a lot of stuff about what happened at that convention that you did not see in the video, and I will be showing to you guys soon. But besides the point, I got that hat at the convention, and we are actually now in California, in the game, not too far from that convention center, I believe. And our truck is really struggling here. I can't see where we're going because the GPS is not. There it goes. Okay. I like the adversarial streamer-viewer relationship. Well, if you are a fan of that, then there's lots of streams out there. The Disrespect Man, or the guy, I think that's his name, the guy that filmed people in the bathroom. I think he was probably very good at being an adversarial person with his chatters. I don't even honestly remember his name. He's such a distant memory at this point, but something Disrespect Dude, I think, is his streaming title. Okay, we're getting close here. The roads, I see it on the GPS. We're getting close to turning off. We're starting to see some palm trees now here too in California. He wasn't paying attention. No, I was paying attention, but sometimes, like in real life, you don't have to use a mouse to turn your head. But in this game, you have to use a mouse to turn your head, so sometimes that happens where you
keep left and then keep right.
Have to do something because the game demands it, and then you're rewarded with a wreck because the game caused it. Looks like we're going to San Diego here.
Keep right.
Maybe we'll see that zoo. Alright, going around this turn. Oh, very bumpy. Some people do need a mouse to turn their heads. Well, I don't know that that's true. Sun's starting to come up. I'm excited to play Zootopia the next time I stream. Good luck, because I believe that Disney owns that movie, so if you try to stream that, they will probably ban you for it.
Right.
Okay, keep right, then exit right. Keep right, then exit right.
Exit right.
Okay. Okay.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right. Oh, almost didn't stop in time there. Zoo Tycoon, Zoo Simulator. Zoo Tycoon is not the name of the Disney movie. It is Zootopia is the name of the Disney movie. And it is it's a pretty good movie. Watched it a couple times. Oh, I just hit someone. Yeah, there's all these cars behind me. I bumped into them. $900 because my engine cannot get up the hill. It's all right. We're getting a lot of money for this trip. I think this trip was $16,000, so we'll be all right with that $900 and whatever our service fees are here to fix this truck. All right, here we are. The stop sign. Make sure no one's coming that way. Looks good to the left. Looks good to the right. We're gonna go ahead and turn. This wheel is very hard to turn right now.
Left.
Okay, we're at a stoplight. Alright, we're at the stoplight. Should have built a Peterbilt. Oh, see, there it is. The light's green. There really needs to be some kind of like alarm that goes off when the light turns green, so you know. We are a Kenworth truck though, so we've got to go here.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
All right. Let's see if they can get the Diva truck fixed. Okay. Service. So we've got 29% damage to our engine, 17% damage to our transmission. Oh my gosh. Looking at $47,000 to fix this truck. I think I only paid like $80 for this. But like I said, it has sentimental value, so we cannot not repair it. The wheels 11%. The cabin is 46%. I mean, it looks fine. I don't see any damage on it. You know, you hear a lot about mechanics who like try to swindle people. I wonder if that is there like a. I wonder if I can negotiate this. I don't see any way to do that. Oh, I can say things I don't want to be repaired, but well, this isn't. I feel like I'm getting a bad deal here. You only got to pay a small portion, only $4,000. Oh yeah, insurance. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and pay the piper so we can get back on the road. Checking to see. Okay. All right. There we go. Truck is fixed. I'm going to go ahead and check my phone while I've got it in park here. Matt Down says, have you downloaded the Lot Lizard expansion yet? Totally worth it. I have not. There are a lot of expansions for this game. But no, I've not downloaded that one. This one came with a couple different states, I think is what it did. But not the Lot Lizards. I don't know if it's like a boss enemy or what. Alright, it's time to get back on the road. Got a long way to go. Let's check the map actually here and see how far we've got. Alright, so we started out down here in Nogales, and we are now just outside Los Angeles. So still got quite a ways to go. As you can see, we're going from the bottom of the country to the top of the country here. Let's go put it in drive here. We gotta be careful not to have another wreck. And backing these things up is not easy. I think I can actually just spin it around. Turn the wheel around. around. Put it in drive. So this trip is kind of a wash, I think, because like I said, I think we're only getting 16,000. We just paid 4,000 to fix the truck. Had a $900 ticket. Oh, and now we're tired too, so let's go ahead and find a rest stop. Is there one right here? Okay, here's a place to sleep down here, so I'll go that way.
Ready to roll.
Okay. Go ahead and make a left. We got the
Turn
green
left.
light. Oh, wait. Where's the road at? There it is. Okay. Here we go.
Go straight on.
Driving around in cities is the hard part. We got a green light. What are we doing here? Oh, it's the turning light. Now we got the green light, but it's not very good. Not very good stoplight design, because look at that. That stoplight right above my head is red, and yet it wants me to go. There's a hamburger place over there called Ray's Hamburgers.
Go straight on.
Donut place over here.
Go straight on.
All these stoplights. And you gotta sit here and stare at them. Because they don't make a noise. Okay, here we go.
Go straight on.
Another stoplight. By the time we get to this place, it's going to be nighttime. Because we're having to stop at every single stoplight. And now we got this black car that's just barely moving. I guess I'm going over the speed limit a little bit. It's
Go
only
straight
33
on.
here. And would you guess it, another red light. Some people say those cameras on top of the stoplights aren't real. And then there's other people who claim that that's like an Illuminati thing. They watch you through those. could just be that they're there to make sure no one rides the red light, though, you know. But okay, we should be coming up on this place now soon. It's got a blimp overhead, straight up there. And another red light. Should probably get some gas too at some point, but
Keep left and then turn left.
keep left. Turn left.
Turn left.
Oh, look, that was going to be the one time that I wasn't going to go through and get stopped by a red light, and I got to turn. Do you have to drive back when you finish the job? Yes, you do. But you can pick up stuff from the place that you're at and bring it back. Or you can just buy a garage out there, too. And now I'm just going to sit at this red light. There we go. Okay, where's this place at? Oh, it's...
Get ready to turn right.
to turn right. It's right here. What's this? Is this it? Do I have to go around back? Oh no, this is a garage that you can buy. But it's supposed to be a place where I can rest, too. What's going on here? Maybe I have to buy it to rest there. I don't know. It looks like a restream chat is just absolutely broken. Doesn't work at all. Good thing that Mike pays for this. Yeah, just absolutely broken. Okay. Okay, we're gonna... I don't know what to do here. We're going to have to go backwards, which is not a strong suit. Oh gosh. Okay. Stop, stop. Okay. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. All right. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just buy this garage here. Hopefully it's in my price range. $180,000. Okay. I mean, might as well. These cameras we're using are not the same ones that Mike has over at his house, which are the better ones. So I have to keep adjusting them. There we go. Good enough. Okay. Did we sleep? We didn't sleep. Do I have to like... Honestly, I should be able to sleep anywhere because I've got a bed inside my truck. It's not letting me sleep. Okay, I guess we'll try and drive into the... garage. Ugh. Cannot see. Ugh, this is close. Just gonna take it real slow, and if we hit something, probably won't cause any damage. Okay. Turn off the engine. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's the radio player. Turn off the engine. Turn off the engine. Okay, this is managing the garage, which is not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to sleep. See, I've got this bed back here. How do I sleep? I just want to sleep. This takes me back to this garage screen. I keep yawning, but I apparently cannot. I guess we'll look it up. How to sleep in American Truck Simulator. Apparently you can't just do it. Like, you have to find the very specific spot, is what I'm seeing. From what I found, it looks like you have to slide into the spot at just the right and then hit enter. Yeah. Wonder where the specific spot is for this. This is disappointing. Okay, I turned off the engine. Still won't let me sleep. Yeah, it shows the bed icon right inside the garage. So I guess I'll try and go in the garage again? I don't know. It should not be this difficult to sleep. And now I'm stuck. Our trailer is preventing us from... I don't know what to do here. I'm spending a lot of time just trying to get into this, and I think there's a high likelihood that I won't even be able to sleep once I'm in there. Okay. I think I solved the icon for it. Just need to back up just a little bit. Oh my gosh, I think You see it? It happens just very quickly there. I need to move back like a half of an inch. Oh no, I moved back too far. Okay. Stop the engine. There we go. You have to get the truck on the very specific pixel. Questionable design choices in this game. All right. And it's raining again, so that's great. I need to turn on wipers. They're not. Turn on the engine, I guess, first. Turn on the wipers. Here we go. Turn up the wipers faster. And let's go ahead and reset our... Oh, no, we don't need to, I guess.
Turn right.
Okay. Before we jump back out on the road, I think it's a good time to stop and take a quick break. Okay, without Crisco here to hit the buttons wrong. I sometimes also have to hit the wrong buttons. All right, just gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back with American Truck Simulator, and we have our Diva truck. We're on our way from the southernmost point of Arizona up to the state of Washington. We've had a few mishaps along the way. There's some damage to the truck, the Diva truck, but that's been repaired. We had a big issue trying to park the truck in the right exact pixel it needed to be so we could rest. We finally got that. And we are just outside of LA in the Diva truck. What are we actually, let me look and see, what are we even hauling in this trip? We are we are hauling empty pallets all the way from Arizona up to Washington. Some very important empty pallets. Oh, I was wrong. This is a $52,000 job here. So we're gonna jump back into it here. It is raining. We're in LA. We're at a red light. Or outside LA. I don't know exactly, but and we need to turn right. So I'll turn our blinker on. And actually, let me make sure our map is, yeah, our map is taking us the wrong place, I think. Or maybe that's the way. It's hard to tell, these lines. I think that's the, I think this red line's the line we took to get here, so. Okay. Oh, it is lightning out here. Okay, we got the green light. Here we go. Turn right. Whoa, we need to turn. Whoa, we need to turn really right. Oh gosh. Okay, that was a close one.
Go straight on.
Another red light. Every single light in the city is red. Here we go. It is raining pretty hard. There's people out here walking though like it's nothing. Not even umbrellas. What are these people doing? How are they living their lives like this? I guess you're not really supposed to have a umbrella out in a rainstorm, I think, is the rule, so you don't get struck by lightning. But, I mean, then you get wet. Middle State says, okay, I'm back. I had to take a shower and put my robe on and get all the curse words out. That's good. Cleanse yourself. Oh, this is yellow light. We're going to go anyway. Oh, jeez. Oh, and of course, we get a fucking ticket. See, that's instances like that is when it's okay to curse, I think, is because, I don't know, traffic laws just aren't made for truckers.
Keep right.
Oh my gosh.
And then turn right.
Okay, we need to turn right. There's
Turn
no one
right.
on my right. I need to turn right here. I assume that we're getting back on the highway, hopefully. Middle State says, okay, so I'm going back to cursing now. Hopefully, cursing in the shower and not in the chat room. I do have a moderator that I could employ, my roommate, Marlson. I asked him to jump into chat. I assume I can't grab the mouse right now to look it up because we are in a rainstorm on a highway and there are cops up here. But I assume he is in chat, so Marlson, if you're out there, please do what you need to do if we have any instances of cursing happening, harassment, anything like that.
Keep left.
Okay, keep left. Okay. Okay, keeping left. Looks like the rain is starting to let up, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn those wipers off. Okay, we are getting on the highway now. Oh, this is a steep turn, sharp turn. Okay. Oh, this car is swerving all over the place. Okay, we need to get over. I need this car to get out of the way. Need to get over again. Okay, luckily we're good here. Okay. Alright, we are leaving LA, heading north. I think this is called the Orange City. So they got all these orange trees. What's happening here? This truck's just stopped in the middle of the road. Wonder if he hit one. He probably hit one of those things like I hit. You gotta look out for them. See, here they've got cones in front of them, which is smart. This part of the Arizona probably doesn't have the budget for that, is my guess. See, that's my favorite shot right there. But I can't stay on that too long or we crash. This is a good one too.
Keep left.
We are going too fast. We gotta slow down. Cruise control isn't on. Okay, now cruise control is on. Can you get a Chiefs truck going? It is American Truck Simulator, so it's not Native American Truck Simulator. But I could look at some point here if we get to a rest stop. But I can't imagine it's going to be better than this truck. Like, honestly. This truck just has a lot more appeal to it. You know, football season lasts like, what, 3 months a year. Diva is really always in season. There's no off season for her. Oh my god, this is making me anxious. LOL. Yeah, this is driving semis is serious business, and I know that we're only hauling empty pallets, I think is what it said, but we are taking them all the way across the country. So it's a high risk activity. Oh gosh, this steering wheel is really rattling around here. I'm going too fast, I think. I'm gonna slow down. All right. Still says I'm going over. Speed limit's 55. And these cops are, they will get you if you're going 1 mile per hour over.
Keep right.
Okay, I need to keep right, it says. There's a car right next to me. Okay, actually it looks like I can. Okay, we're good. No, that's a close one. Looks like we're switching highways. Current ETA is 20 hours and 51 minutes. We got that famous California smog from all of the, you know, the Hollywood actors and the pollution they create. And those wildfires, of course, too, that also a lot of times started by Hollywood actors. Flying their private jets and, you know, throwing their cigarettes out of their plane, start wildfires. That guy that was an X-Men, I think, started the last one. The guy that played, oh, what's his name? The guy that played the Beast. I think there's evidence that he started the last fire. That's like 20 minutes, right? No, it's not. 20 hours and 26 minutes, and roughly 1 second is a minute in this game, so we may be on the road here until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning real time. We'll see. See if we can find any shortcuts. That'd be good too. We're close to Bakersfield here, it looks like. Got some rest stops and stuff. We got half a tank left of gas. We'll keep on going. We'll roll the dice a little longer. I'm going way over the speed limit. I need to slow down. Let's turn on cruise control. Let's go ahead and move over to the right lane too. I don't want to get a ticket for being in the left lane. A lot of cops, I find, well, I hear, are discriminatory for truckers for driving in the left lane, so I don't know if they've captured that in this game or not, but I'll stay in the right lane. Get some pretty cool cinematic shots of the Diva truck here flying by. Hopefully I don't wreck it. How much is this paying? $50,000. It's paying $50,000. Over $50,000. So I don't know if that's how much truckers really make, but if that is, they've got a pretty good job. Bypass the highway way station. Have a safe journey. All right. Got some more windmills over here. We do not have to go through the way station, it says, so that's good news. Probably because these empty pallets we're carrying probably don't weigh very much. Are you driving stick? There is a stick on this thing, but I have it set to just automatic, so I only have to shift to go forwards and backwards. Because really, why, like, it's in 2020, the technology exists for us to shift automatically. I don't know why trucks would even offer manual at this point. That's sort of like asking if you want to have a horse pull your... Oh, it's slowing down. It's asking if you want to. It's like asking if you want to have a horse pull your truck around. Like we're close to not even having to steer trucks anymore with self-driving trucks. Like having an option to have to do all this manual shifting of gears seems a little ridiculous in this day and age. Last Fallen Hero says, hello, I'm a huge fan. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Last Fallen Hero, haul me. I don't know what you mean by that. Haul me. Haul me. That must be a typo. Run into some traffic here. I don't know if this is this famous California LA traffic that we see on TV and where all the car chases happen, but hopefully not. We need to get to Washington State. I'm hauling empty pallets. Empty pallets. They needed these empty pallets moved from Arizona up to Washington.
Go straight on.
And this traffic is really getting annoying here. We got places to be. We're already way behind schedule because of the wreck. And it took me half a day just to park the truck in a spot where I could rest. So, we're behind schedule. I wish this GPS could find me a shortcut. That'd be nice. But half the time I'm lucky if it even is able to get me to where I need to go. Because when we first started, it had me going in circles. Like literally I went in circles 2 or 3 times around the city because it didn't understand where I needed to go, or it was hung up on something. We're gonna just go ahead and pass this truck because, or whatever it is, a van. Because he is dogging it. Do a barrel roll. No. That would cause significant damage to the Diva truck and further deplete our resources. Alright, it's night now. We can use our brights.
Go straight on.
Though I'm told that that causes light pollution, so I'll stay off that because there is a lot of pollution already in California. Don't want to add to it with the lights too. These people can't see the wonderful thing that is the Diva truck right now. I mean, it's right here.
Go straight on.
Yeah, but it is dark, so it's kind of hard to see it. Oh no, oh no. See, when I switch to those other cameras, it's real hard to stay on track. So you kind of have to be careful when you do it. We're doing good. We do need to look at gas. We are starting to get low on gas. We keep an eye out for exits that have gas. We got about 17 hours left in this trip. This is still a lot of traffic here. About to have to go around these people too. Oh, now they sped up. Okay. We are speeding again. What is this? It's 55 through here. I thought California was a little more lenient with its speed limits, but apparently not. Oh, gosh. Got close to hitting that truck there.
Go straight on.
Okay, keep going straight. Makes it easy. no, oh no. Oh. When you look out that window there, it's really hard to keep that truck going straight. Makes me wonder how Dominic does it in his new car, because a lot of times he's sticking his head out the side of that window, and he hasn't hit anybody, so I don't know.
Go straight on.
Would you stream KSP or Transport Fever, or maybe Star Trek Elite Force? Maybe. I like Star Trek Elite Force. Might be a challenge getting that to run on these modern computers. Although, I was at the thrift store the other day, and there are a lot of really vintage, I guess you could say, vintage computers now. I might be able to. That might be on my budget to grab one of those. I do have, what is it called? The train version of this. It's not American Train Simulator, but it's something like that. And I may stream that eventually. You can't use the steering wheel with that though, which, oh, I need to exit here. Oh gosh, busy talking, or not exit, I guess, whatever this is. The train version, obviously you can't steer, so I don't get to use this steering wheel with that, but yeah. I read a comment by a dude with a crazy high-stress job who plays this for a couple hours after work to decompress. Yeah, it is kind of relaxing, although it has bouts of being incredibly terrifying too. Because really, I mean, your life is at stake. The other people who are riding around, their lives are at stake. Because like I said, this is an online game, so there's some of these cars have people in them. And then also your cargo. In my case, it's these empty pallets, but in some cases, you could have something really important in your cargo. Elite Force, kill Borg. I bet you could spin up a VM for it. Yeah, maybe. Still only 55, but these people are passing. Was that a cop that passed me going over the speed limit? Let me go ahead and pull back into the right lane. Oh, okay. Just kind of driving in the middle of there. I believe I did see a copy of Elite Force at the Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall the other day. They do get PC games in like once in a blue moon, and it's usually old games like that.
Go straight on.
And a lot of times, I mean, I don't want to disparage the Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall because they are a former sponsor of the show, but they don't have a lot of resources to check those PC games they get in, and a lot of times I'll admit it, I buy some of those and I put them in my computer and it's porn. It's like someone's burned a CD full of porn and they put it in the game case. I don't know if they meant to do that, or they are pranking this thrift store, or if they just completely forgot and got their CDs mixed up, but it's just all kinds of porn inside those CDs a lot of times. So you have to make sure when you buy those thrift store games that you open up that case and look at the actual CD, because you want it to actually say the game name on it. If it looks like it's a CDR, don't buy that. We do need to get gas. We are running low. Let's just take a second here to check the map and see where Where's the gas station at? We are on I-5 heading north. We still got a long, we're about halfway through California. So we're getting there. Lot lizards are a major thing. Is the porn any good? It just depends. Like a lot of times it's not in HD. And really HD is kind of old at this point. You really want that Ultra HD, and you're not going to find that on the CDR. He should have ticketed you for obstructing the passing lane. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. I'm trying to stay in the right lane because I know they are very picky about that in California, especially because they have to. You know, the state pays a lot of money to the movie studios, to the celebrities, and so they have to get that money from somewhere. And a lot of times, unfortunately, it's from the truckers that drive through the state, the tourists. There's a lot of stuff like that. But sometimes legally, they're also legitimately going after people who, for example, supply alcohol to minors, like one Mike Graham, who, you know, I'm not going to get too far into it in this stream, but I'm just saying, look out for Mike's intervention. It's coming up, and I think a lot of eyes will be opened when we have his intervention. I've got some real bombs to drop about some things that no one knew about, and Mike thought no one knew about. And I can say that because I know he's not watching the stream. And I know that he'll never watch the stream because he has no interest at all. You know what? I don't want to say anymore.
Right.
I don't want to say anymore because it's kind of a Beetlejuice situation where if you say his name too many times, he does appear. So we'll save it. Okay, we need to turn here. We're gonna look both ways. Very important. Yeah, see what I mean? Cops going right by. I can't see really around this corner very well. Looks good. Gonna turn right. So what do you do with the porn discs? They really just sit in a. I have one of those CD binders, and they go in that. A lot of times I'll throw them away because you never know what else is, what's been on those discs, what's touched those discs. So a lot of times I throw them away. If it looks like if it's a CD, so once in a while I get a CDRW and I can reuse those. You can write over a CDRW, right? So I'll keep those, but okay. We're fueling up here. Wow, our gas bill's already up to $600. Okay, $600 gas bill there. California gas, am I right? $4.16 a gallon. Ridiculous pricing. All right, I think we are good. We are okay on our driver's rest, it looks like. I should have looked and see if any cars are coming. Oh, there was one. Oh, thank God they stopped.
Get ready to turn left.
Thank God it was not a cop. We got some donuts over here.
Turn left.
As usual, the stoplights are always red in this game. Like you don't want to throw out some vintage Tara Patrick or Jenna Jameson joints. JFC, that transition was scary. Don't know what
Keep
any of
left,
that means,
And then turn left.
but that's great.
Turn left.
Need to turn left. That was Mike. Oh. Oh no. $1,400 for running a red light. You know what? There's a hotel here. We don't run into these very often. We're gonna stop and rest real quick. And write a letter to the county about their ridiculous ticket fees. $1,400 for running a red light. That transition was alarming. I don't remember what the transition was like at this point. Okay, we have rested. We have got gas. Oh, nope. We need to go backwards, not forwards. Stop. Ridiculous red light enforcement. I agree. Oh gosh. Ran up on that curve. And my foot pedal moved. That's mainly, wasn't really my fault because the foot pedal down here moved out of the way when I hit the brake. So, not my fault there. Oh, we've really got no room at all. We've kind of backed ourselves into a corner here. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Clear to the left. There we go. Gonna go pull out. Get back on this highway. Get these empty pallets back up to Washington. Maybe they'll put some stuff on the pallets for me to come back with. That'd be great. Oh, that transition. Okay, I understand now. The yeah, it's loud. It needs to not be so loud.
Get ready to turn left.
It's on my list of things to do, but
Turn left.
all right. Oh, there's an ice cream truck over there. Should look at that, and there's someone in it. Looks like too. I wish we could jump out of this truck and like go, you know, buy ice cream, that kind of stuff, or visit the auto zone over there, but they don't let you do that. Oh, that car came out of nowhere. It's like one of those video game things where they just come out of, they just spawn there. Fire truck here.
Get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn left. I'm ready.
Turn left.
All right. Getting back on the I-5, going north. Oh, that was close. Our trailer almost hit that sign. And now here's the hard part. And that is going to be someone letting us over. Okay. Still need to get over though, I think. Right? Right? We don't want to go to Reno. Yeah, we don't want to go to get over here. Gotta get over again. All the way over. No. You know what? Maybe not. I think we can stay in this right lane. Alright, we're back on the highway now. We're going too fast. California speed limits, again, are very low so that they can give out a lot of tickets. Gotta pay those movie stars. Somehow, because no one sees movies anymore. We're just gonna go around this guy. I don't have time to wait behind him for him to speed up. I've already lost enough time. Okay, now it's 70, so we're gonna speed up. Now it's back down to 55. What the heck?
Go straight on.
That guy's speeding. Someone give him a ticket. Ugh. Okay, we do not have to get weighed on this way station. That's good. Convertible. Oh man, I look drunk from that view. That guy's speeding too. Where's the cops? They're not here. They're always there when I'm speeding. Oh, almost hit that red truck. Hey, I've already issued several warnings about cursing. Marlson, are you in the chat? Marlson? You take care of that issue there? It's not raining this time, so that's good. There's that shot. I like that shot, but I can't stay in that shot very long unless we're sitting at a stoplight. Just a nice cinematic shot. There's a lot less road noise inside the cabin though. Is that an airplane out there? What is that? There's an airplane or something way out there. Probably can't see it, but... I like the middle lane a lot because there's lines on both sides. That helps. Like, you can just kind of watch those, count those lines. Keep your mind focused on the road. And cars can still get by you on both sides, so. Oop, oop. People are flying by me. I'm going 55 in a 55. I don't know what they want from me. Give them some honk at them there. Flash some lights at them. Slow down. Slow down. Why are you going that fast? God damn. Madman. All right. There's another truck coming up on my side here. Fellow trucker. Hopefully, he looks like he might be speeding too. You gotta live by this code where you obey the law and you have a good call sign. I haven't picked out a call sign yet, but they haven't actually had me pick out a call sign, which is really strange. It's a truck simulator. How can you have a truck simulator without a call sign? I'm really enjoying a non-driver experiencing the daily experiences of drivers. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I remember in like middle school there was a driving simulator game meant to. Oh, there goes the speed limit up finally. There's a driving simulator game that they had you take, and it was like supposed to teach you how to drive. This is kind of reminds me of that. I did really good at that game, but I never actually, had to take a driver's test because I'd never had a car. So cars are expensive, as it turns out, and they charge you to take a driver's test, which is even more bizarre. Can I suggest a call sign? As long as there are no curse words in it. I can't stress that enough. Marlson removed, I think he removed Delightful QT, or Delightful Court, whatever that stands for. So just be careful there. We're still on I-5 going north. Oh no. No, he didn't remove her, or him or her. Delightful Court. I have to text Marlson here the next time we get to a rest zone and have him do his job and moderate. This week he said that he did not have enough money to cover the water bill.
Go straight on.
Despite the fact that I gotta slow down here. Despite the fact that he is working 3 jobs in 3 different vape shops, or whatever he calls them, vapor rooms. So I have to talk to him about that. It's not going to be fun. Least he can do is moderate the chat room for me, since I'm going to have to cover the water bill.
Keep left.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Middle States. Next time I get to a rest stop, I'll have Marlson manage you out of the room if I have to. It's not a good call sign. I'm assuming you're joking. Well, we're heading towards Portland. There's a Jeep. I have not seen a Jeep this whole time. And now we're back down to 55. These speed limits are just really all over the place. I see why now people hate driving in California. It's not just the traffic, it's the ridiculous laws and law enforcement. Oh wait, are we even still in California though? Yes, just a little bit longer. We're almost there. To the great state of Oregon, which has a lot more respect for their citizens and aren't. They don't have the movie stars on the payroll in that state. I guess they might have, I think they have that show, Portlandia, but that's it. Middle State says it's actually a legendary call sign in the world of truck driving. I don't know that I believe that, but maybe that's true. I don't know. There are a lot of vulgar truckers out there, and I think many times they are looked down upon by the sort of trucker community, but they are an element that exists. Unfortunately, just like every community, there are toxic truckers out there who pick vulgar call signs and use the channels for things they shouldn't. By channels, I mean the CB radios. Use their horn when they shouldn't. So, kind of like dark side truckers, if you want to go with the Star Wars theme. Kind of going through some forest now. You can tell we're getting into the northern part of California, where not all of the landscape lies in ruins and not everything is burnt, charred, covered in CrossFit gyms and in and out. As a streamer, it's not your job to know. What? It's not your job to know. It's my job as viewer to know. You just do what I say and make that your call sign. Well, unfortunately, the game doesn't actually have a place where I can put in a call sign, so I don't know if that's also DLC or maybe that's coming in the 2020 version of this game. I don't know. It seems like a mistake that wasn't included in the first place, but maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe it's because of things like that. People putting vulgar call signs in. They don't want that happening in their game. If it's your first time watching GameSocket, I do want to point your attention to our YouTube. Easiest way to get to it is our website, which is www.gamesocket.website. All spelled out, gamesocket.website. You'll see our regular show, which is usually a pre-recorded show where we talk about video games, video game news, and we kind of break down the latest trends, topics, that sort of thing. I do apologize. Our last couple episodes have really gone off the rails, unfortunately, due to I said I wasn't going to bring him up again, but due to the host of the show, he's had some issues and some behavior problems, so I apologize if you watched some of our newer episodes. Things don't go like they should. I like to try and keep the show organized. I am just a guest host on the show, but I need to pull in for an inspection at the weigh station. I do like to kind of run an organized show, but the owner of GameSocket and the primary host of it frequently causes things to go kind of sideways, and so But if you look at our first episodes, I think
Turn
those are
right.
pretty good. Okay, I need to stop at the scale and submit for an inspection, it
Recompute.
says. Wasn't Mark Summers in one of your episodes? Yes, Mark Summers did. So we had a whole series of segments where we talked about the Double Dare reboot and how really terrible it is. And Mark Summers actually just calls into the show at one point because apparently he heard us talking about it. And if you watch what we said, everything that we said about Double Dare was that that Mark Summers should be the host of it and not Liza Koshy, who is this one and done YouTuber who is just absolutely 100% fake and garbage and is ruined that show. That show's canceled now because of her. The reboot of Double Dare is gone. And it's a lot of the reason why is because Liza Koshy killed it. But it wasn't just her. It was other things too. It was what I really hated about the Double Dare reboot was the lighting on the set was real dark. Like it was nighttime on the set is what it seemed like. And if you go back and look at the 80s Double Dare, it's light. It's well lit. Let's say that. And the new one's badly lit. So anyway, Mark Summers saw us talking about it, and he called in to help try and clarify why some of those decisions were made. So I think that's episode number, I think that's the latest one, episode 11. If you watch that one, you'll see our interview with Mark Summers, and he gives us some answers. They're not the best answers that we wanted to hear, but they are answers, and it's really wild that he figured out our number and called us. So maybe it's time for GameSocket to break up. I won't disagree. We are really at a turning point of where we either have to get the owner, again, I won't invoke his name because, like I said, it's a Beetlejuice situation where if you say it 3 times, he might actually show up. But the owner of GameSocket, if he doesn't get his stuff together and get all of his problems figured out, we can't keep making the the show. So we'll see. We're having an intervention for him. We may televise that intervention. We'll see what happens. Go your own way with professional careers. Wow, fake garbage is pretty mean to say about a person. Pretty toxic. Yeah, Liza Koshy is very toxic. And, you know, we talked to Mark Summers a little bit off the record, and I'll just say what he said off the record kind of confirmed some of our thoughts. So, IDK, I watched the episodes and they're genuine about how they feel about Double Dare. Yeah, that's like one of the few things that that the owner of GameSocket and I have in common is that we both liked the 80s Double Dare, the 90s Double Dare, but we both agreed the new one has so many problems. And it is canceled now. Like, they've confirmed that they are not making any more, and we're at a standstill here on this highway. I don't know what's going on up here. Oh, there's a fire truck here. We got some cops. Let's see what's going down. Oh, what did that car run into? I don't know that we needed 2 fire trucks for that, though. Are we still in California? That seems like a waste of taxpayer resources there again. 2 fire trucks for a 1-car crash. Hi from Russia. Have a nice road. Hello. Zed represents. Thank you for complimenting the road. This is a nice road. I think we're in Northern California. I don't know if we actually crossed over to the state of Oregon. We did. We're in Oregon now. So yeah, it is officially a nice road now that we're out of California. think they have a Russian version of this game, Russian truck simulator, and it's kind of the same thing. I think the steering wheel's on the other side, but you drive on the other side of the road. But other than that, it's kind of the same program. I've never been to Oregon before, but this is my first time in Oregon. Seems nice enough. It's not on fire like California is. That's good. Did they have them for a few different areas? I think so. I think they have one for every country. Except for like, you know, like countries where they don't have roads, Antarctica, you know, some of the South American countries that are all forests probably don't have truck simulators for that area of the world, but eventually, well, once they bulldoze those forests and put in roads in the place, make some more pallets out of those trees. All right, we are 7 hours away from our destination. I am speeding. I'm going over the speed limit. I need to slow down and not hit this truck in front of me. Oh my gosh. Do you need a guy from Russia? You know, I can't say that we don't, but I can't also say that we do. Oh, he's talking to Middle States. Middle States, do you need a guy from Russia? Everybody needs a guy from Russia, yeah. Speaking of Russia, I've been doing a lot of listening to instead of like listening to the the radio or listening to Spotify or music, I've been listening to the that Russian buzzer station, that UVB. I forget what the number is. UVB something. Really fascinating. It's just a buzzer that buzzes over and over and over and over and over. And the theory, there's a lot of different theories about what it is, but like it's just a buzzer. No one knows exactly where it's coming from. Somewhere in Russia, and some people think it's like some sort of spy communication device, so that some spies can use it to transmit messages. I don't know how spy stuff works, but some people think it's aliens. Some people just think it's some kind of promotional stunt. I don't know. But I listen to that buzzer a lot. It's really, at first it's kind of just a jarring sound over and over. Kind of annoying, but it grows on you. And apparently it doesn't change. Like it just keeps playing the same buzzer over and over. We have a new follower, Seal Shot 1. Thanks for following us, Seal Shot 1. We don't live stream very often, but our YouTube, it can be found at gamesocket.website. That's where we post mostly of our YouTube stuff. Do a lot of pre-recorded stuff. We're working on a segment. Dominic just recorded a segment. I don't think we have a name for it yet, but he's going to review some snacks, some gaming snacks from his youth, from when he was a kid that his mom used to get for him. And he's playing Kirby on Nintendo, Kirby's Dream Land, while he eats these snacks and reviews them. Because Kirby, the correlation there is Kirby likes to eat and Dominic is eating, so there you go. Should be a good segment when it comes out. We're still heading north on this highway. Stuck behind this white car. Go ahead and go around him here. Okay, now he's speeding up. Go figure. Move back over. It's a number station. It's usually agreed upon that number stations are used to communicate with spies in the field. Yeah, that's what I read something about that too. They've been around since WW1. Does your game steering wheel have a few degrees of rotation? It goes about 90 degrees left and right. It also like turns itself, so it's got some kind of like motor in it where it turns left and right. It's a PlayStation 2 steering wheel. I found it at the Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall. Very cheap. But I've never, at least in this game, I've never had to turn it all the way. Except for like when I'm parking. I believe it's called it's a Logitech Driving Force Pro is the name of the steering wheel. It's got pedals and it's got PlayStation buttons on the front of it, but it still works on computer. There you can kind of see it. Like, see, I only have to go about this far to turn, at least on the highway. We have 6 hours left to get to our destination. 6 hours and 6 minutes. It's a long trip. Did you turn off your transitions from middle states? Yes, I adjusted my transitions due to popular demand. Oh, going off the road. Pardon me. It also, the steering wheel just vibrates all the time. Like, it's vibrating a little bit right now. It kind of feels like you're on a truck, and if you like go over some railroad tracks, or if you bump into something, it really vibrates then. Zed represents says,
Keep left.
I have a steering wheel, Logitech Momo Racing. Lacks the turning angles to fully feel and steer the truck. There are kind of 240 degrees, yeah. Yeah, this one only goes about 90 degrees both ways, but so I guess 180 degrees total. But I have never, I'm a novice at truck games. This is my first time I've played it. First time I've even used a wheel before, actually. Works pretty good for these purposes. That sign back there said the speed limit was 55, but my GPS says it's... now it says 60. That sign back there said 65. I wonder if it's lower for trucks. I've got some sort of discrimination for trucks, where they make them go slower on these roads. There's the sunset over there. The Oregon sunset, I guess. Or is it Oregon? Oregon? I don't know. I'm gonna go around this truck though. I have to slow down. Oh, almost hit that car in front of us. Yeah, now everyone's passing me because I just slammed on my brakes. Man, this takes a long time to get up to speed. There's a John Cusack movie about number stations. Should probably check that out. I've been using it actually when I go to sleep at night. It helps me go to sleep. Like some people listen to like rain, white noise, and that sort of thing, but the number station actually is doing wonders for me. I hope. So there was a theory that I read that it's like it's got subliminal messaging hidden in the background of those number stations. So I hope it's not like programming me in the middle of the night to become like a Russian agent or something. I don't think that's the case, but it does help me sleep. Just hearing that buzzer over and over, it's kind of a nice constant. Because Marlson, my roommate, is in and out all night long. And put that thing on, turn it up, and this buzzer can kind of drown out some of that racket that he makes. My blinker's sitting on. I haven't and never will, but you should. I'll look it up on the Internet Movie Database and see if it's got a lot of ratings on it. Okay, I need to get out of this lane. Portland discovered. Okay. So I know about the show on Netflix. Portlandia. So that's where this is filmed. It's a pretty funny show. We got a lot of streetcars in Portland too, I think. It's real weird that you're sleeping to a number station, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I think that it's weird that some people sleep to the sound of like ocean waves. That doesn't make a lot of sense either.
Keep left.
Or like the sound of like spaceship engines. That's weird too. Careful with the resident agent talk. Zed's sitting right here, man. Zed isn't a... Oh man. Got a speeding ticket. Trying to read chat. I'm gonna put on that cruise control again. No, I was not trying to infer that Zed was a Russian agent. He can be from Russia and not be a Russian agent. It's totally possible. And likely that he's not. What I was saying is that I hope that the number station doesn't have subliminal messaging to turn people into, like, what do they call those, sleeper agents? Sleeper Russian agents? That'd be bad. Okay, we are getting very high on sleepiness here. So we should try to find a proper... Oh, I am close to hitting that ambulance. Okay, there is coming right up here. There's some sleep places. There we go. Okay, we need to steer away. There we go. Oh god. The game is like dropping frames and I can't see which direction I'm going. High on sleepiness, yes. When you drive too long, your driver gets tired.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and exit here.
Exit right.
And then go to the
Turn right.
go to the right. Okay. Looks like
Get
your
ready
Russian
to turn
agent talk made Zed leave. No, I'm sure that he just, it's probably very late in Russia.
Turn
I'm
right.
guessing he probably just went to bed. Okay, I need to turn right. Is this a stop sign? There's no... Okay. Oh. Okay, there's no stop sign here that I can tell, but there's a white line, and someone's honking at me, so I guess I'll just go. Go find this motel over here and take a rest. It's 7:50 a.m. in Russia. Yeah, exactly. So he's probably very tired. He's been up all night long watching Twitch, just not going to bed.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Make a U-turn? What? Why? I'm just gonna turn here.
Finding a new route.
Like I said, this GPS is not great. They do have different voices for the GPS, which is interesting. Okay, looks like there's a sleeping place back here somewhere. Okay, we're right on top of it. And hasn't given us the prompt. I don't know what to do. Again, we have to find like the exact right pixel the truck has to be on in order for us to fall asleep. Try and go to this other one over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's exactly not on the map at all. Alright, so we're gonna go to sleep. It's now 9:30 in the morning. Okay. Alright, we are now awake. We're going to start the engine. And we don't have that much further to go, I think. We may make it here to get to Port Angeles. Yep. Where are you at? No more rain, no more nighttime. Do we need to get gas? No, we're good on gas. The last leg, they got showers here, deli, driver's lounge. I don't know what goes down in the driver's lounge. I guess that's probably where you can just smoke or whatever. Yeah. So that's a good shot there. Why is there so much traffic? Is it my turn? Okay, let's go. There we go. Okay, so there's this sign that says, "Do not enter, wrong way." But that truck's going there, so I'll follow that truck. And my GPS is telling me to go this way, so... we'll take a risk. Oh gosh, okay, go, 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 go. Oh no. Go. This is a terrible on-ramp here. All right.
Keep right.
Another ticket. Apparently, this is a school zone or something? I don't know.
Okay, let's find a new route. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
I'm trying to turn right. I'm at a stoplight. Okay, here we go. Again, going so fast. 25 mile an hour speed limit. Yep, just all barely move up this ramp. Okay, now we can go. 60 mile an hour speed limit finally.
To the question of, what is all this microcomputer business going to do to our society?
It's good. We got this real big bridge coming up here. Is this the Portland Bridge? Is that a thing? That's a drawbridge. Okay.
And every time you turn the switch, you dampen the glow. It's the fundamental question whether this society is trying to make itself as rich, as powerful, and if you will, as beautiful
Okay.
as potentially it
Well.
can be.
Keep left.
Keep left.
Speaking of marketing, one of today's greatest marketing triumphs in the entertainment field is video games. It's a business which has tripled in size in just 3 years. Ron Inman went out in the field to bring us this special report.
Oh, I'm speeding again. I better slow down. Another bridge. This is the Tulette River. We're on the home stretch here. Not much longer to go, I think. 3 hours total left in this trip. Oh. That guy's speeding. It's definitely taken long enough. I'd like to see them do LA to New York. I don't think they have all those middle states DLCs for that yet, but that would be an interesting trip. LA to New York in a truck. Or even like if you go to Hawaii, if they could get you like a ferry you could sit on out on the ocean. That'd be interesting too.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, I need to exit, turn on my blinker, slow
Exit
down.
right.
We're gonna go north towards Aberdeen. Is that what it said? Okay. This is a different highway we're getting on. Okay, we can speed up to 60, it looks like here. Looks like the weather here is pretty warm.
Keep right.
I don't have a
And then
thermometer.
exit
Oh, it
right.
says 82 degrees actually. It does have a thermometer in this, in the truck.
Exit right.
Going right. Oh. Got this car coming up behind me that's flying. Probably Californian up here visiting. Hot shot. Thinks he's a cool guy because he can drive his fast car fast as he wants and not get a ticket. Meanwhile, I have to obey the law. It's 55 through here. This is a 2-lane highway, road, whatever you want to call it. Pass with care. Okay. Well, there's like some kind of marker back there. Oh, look at this. This is like some fishing boats and stuff out here. Oh, oh. Get back in my lane. Don't want another event. UPS driver over there, sitting on the back of his truck, not actually delivering
Go
packages.
straight on.
Should phone that in. Slow down, slow down. Oh, that was so close. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that car in front of me was slamming on its brakes for a second. Almost hit that cop car. Alright, it's 55 through here. Let's speed back up. I guess it's a lake over there, not the ocean. Okay, speed limit is dropping to 45 now. We're in Discovery Bay. Sounds like a theme park or a water park. And now we're back up to 55. Looks like it might rain. Oh, oh. Car is slowing way down around these corners. "21 minutes left. We're almost there." I got through that light. Don't give me a ticket for that. We're in Port Angeles here. Port Angeles, where the mountains greet the sea. It says where the mountains greet the sea. How many people are on your server? I have no idea. I don't even know how to look at that. The only way I know to tell is if the DJ on the radio says something. It tells you that sometimes.
Go straight on.
Orange flavor. Get hold of the Nintendo Entertainment System.
short light.
Go straight on.
And another red light. Another truck. He didn't even honk back at me.
Go straight on. Get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn left.
Turn left.
Turn my blinker. That truck is about to hit me. Looks like there's a lot of boats here. I wonder if they're gonna take these pallets and put boats on them. Right. 8 minutes, 7 minutes away. Almost there. Barring a catastrophe.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right, turn right.
Turn right.
Alright, we're gonna look both ways. That's always important, especially in this last mile. That's why right there. You see that bus flying through here. It doesn't have no regard for life at all. Okay.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
Okay, now we're straight. Okay.
Go straight on.
Oh, it's very bumpy right here. This wheel is bouncing all over the place. This is dirt road here. My truck is not built for this. Gotta go so slow. Bouncing this desk all over the place. It's not quite as sturdy as the rosewood laminate. Well, that is not me. Oh, pretty good shot there, though. That driver does not look like the driver I picked out, though. All right, turning in. Drop off these pallets. What is this thing up here doing? Sawmill or something? Okay, I can see it. It's right here. Finally, we're here, yeah. That's what I've been saying. Okay, to deliver the trailer, let's play it safe. Just need to pull up to this unloading area here. All right, that's it. We are here, turning off the engine, unloading the trailer. And we got a total of $49,000 off of this haul. We drove 1,764 miles. It took us 3 hours and 52 minutes. Wow. It doesn't seem like it took that long, but 244 gallons of gas. And we got a total of $49,608 and a bunch of XP out of that. Got a slight damage penalty, $2,000. All right. That is the American Truck Simulator. I think it's time to hang it up, though. Put the Diva truck in storage for a little bit. It's been through a lot today. You know, if I was ever to get a truck, I would definitely get one just like this. I think this would be a cool truck to drive. But we'll start small. Maybe I can get a car or a moped first, and then work my way up to a truck in real life. But this has been American Truck Simulator. Thanks for watching. www.gamesocket.website. Like, subscribe, all that junk. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at Mike's Intervention, hopefully coming soon. See ya.